Good morning, Facebook Live. So I wanted to come on here daily and just do a daily meditation. I really didn't post what time I was coming, so um, you guys will just see this on the replay. So when starting your daily practice, you should probably turn your phone on. When starting like the daily meditation practice, it's just like an exercise with anything. Like, don't expect to be be perfect with it, if that even exists. Um, so when you're meditating, or when I'll just tell you my process of learning how to meditate. So when I first started, I just started on focusing on my breath. Um, and then I started um, using sound. Some people use mantras for them to focus on. Um, it's a lot of different ways: counting, visualization, ways of using like chakras, like going through your chakras. So chakras are um, they are like energy centers throughout our bodies, and they have different colors. So some people practice kind of thinking about each chakras throughout their systems and expanding that. Which I might come, well, I will. I'll do a practice like that with you guys and just kind of explain that as well, because it's actually very healing to think about, because each chakra represents basically um, a part of our like how we hold, like, so like our sacral chakra will be in our center, and that can be like our identity, how we see ourselves and things, our worth, our values, and things like that. So when first starting your meditation practice, the first thing is your environment. Like I was just saying in the beginning, like make sure like your phone is turned off. Make sure you have like a place where you can just be you, where no outside distractions. You know, let usually what I do, because I have a daughter. Usually what I'll do, I'll announce, like I'll tell her, like I'll do it first thing in the morning. I'll tell her, I say, um, hey, I'm going to go meditate, so she knows the door is closed and not to just barge in, not to ask questions and stuff like that. And so it's like setting up your environment for that practice where you can actually just sit with yourself. So that's the first thing, setting your environment. Usually I do it first thing in the morning in my bed. I'll just wake up, grab me some water. I did a morning routine thing, so I'll just grab me some water, drink a whole bunch of water, go to the bathroom, and then just come back in the bed. Well, let my daughter know about the meditate, and then I get back and then just sit. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna go through a breath, like focusing in on your breath, and there's different ways that you can focus in um, on your breath. You can do counting. Um, you can do what I like to do is just kind of like place your hand on your so wherever you at, sit up nice and tall. Um, what I like to do is kind of place my hand on my belly, and then practice the breathing in the belly breath. So what you want to do is you want to, so for the inhale, when you inhale, your your stomach expands, and then when you exhale, it comes in, right? So it's inhale, stomach big, exhale. So it's like you pressing out the breath. So just take your hand on your stomach and then just do a um, couple practice of breathing from your stomach. So place your hand on your stomach and then you just take an inhale and then exhale. And then inhale and then exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And so with that, inhale and exhale, you start to really regulate like your senses, like you really started to get into relaxation. And if that's hard, like it's like, oh my god, I can't do that, like I can't breathe, another good way to practice that, like you can lay down on your back, because that gravity kind of allows you to bring the belly down and then bring it up. So that practice, so we're going to do that for just 1 minute. um we'll do the practice with the breath, and then we're going to do another minute of just sitting with the breath. Okay, so make sure you're tall or laying down or whatever works. I'm just looking for a timer. I guess I can use, is there some over here? All right, so we're going to do 1 minute, hand on your breath, and then we'll sit with our breath. All right, nice and tall. Place your hand right on your abdomen. Lift up nice and tall. And then now inhale, exhale. 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 Now just sit with your breath. Breathe normal. Good. So that was 2 minutes of practicing breath, and 1 minute, you did 1 minute of practicing breath, and then another minute of sitting with your breath. All right, so you can do that throughout the day when you start feeling anxiety and stress, working on just breathing through your core, and then just sitting with what that feels like. So start off with a 2 minute practice. You can do that throughout the day, and then I'll come on again and talk about more different techniques on how you can practice meditation. All right. Peace.